69, and this in front of you is MLB The Show, but in a very short time, on April 16th, we will have MLB 21 The Show. But, question for you, how am I playing? It's like, what am I playing on? What am I going to be doing? Well, that's what this video is about. So you're going to be good, so sit back, take a chair, and I'm going to bring it up and we're going to talk about it. So first off, I've already pre-ordered. Now there's the regular standard editions. If you know you're not going to have a Series X or a Xbox One or a PS5 or you just have a PS4, it's like, you know you're not going to have it for the entire year. Obviously, just get the current gen standard edition. If you want just to try out and get your feet wet, and if you're just playing certain modes and stuff, you'll be perfectly fine with just doing the standard edition. Next gen standard edition is really nice. That's not what I did though. I wanted this game as soon as it's humanly possible. I wanted it on the 16th of April, not the 20th of April. I didn't want to wait. So, what do you think I went after? Now, here's actually something funny and everything. Digital, they actually do have immediate access to the Jackie Robinson bat skin. This is actually incorrect, just so people know. The only thing that people don't get is the physical steelbook, the New Era hat, and stuff. I believe you get the digital Era hat too and everything. And the dual entitlement is good on the Xbox Series X and the Xbox One as well for the dual entitlement, just so you know. And that's for the digital. And if you wanted to buy the disc version for the Xbox One, you would basically get the downloadable code on the Xbox Series X or S. So just beware, that is basically what would be happening if you did that. So that's all perfectly good, and it's also been confirmed by Sony. But it's like, and it's important also to note and everything that $1 for any Jackie Robinson game goes to the Jackie Robinson Foundation. It's like big shout out to the show crew and everything for getting that done. So it's like really good stuff, and it's a good foundation. So it's actually good. I'm actually really happy about that. So which did I get? Well, that's a tough question because I actually got two. I got the Jackie Robinson, the deluxe edition for the PS4, PS5 slash stuff. And so I will have that on the 16th, and I will start doing my Phillies broadcast. And I'll do my Phillies franchise, and we're going to go through, and we're going to play another season. Now, here is the kicker. It's like in all these announcements and the things that going to slide, the one thing that's missing, and one thing that people are going to be slightly upset about, because it's been something that we've had now for 4 or 5 years, is you can't import your previous save into this version. So whatever we've had in the past, it will remain in the past. You will no longer upgrade and continue on. So if you've had a save mode and you basically wanted to continue that, You have to continue it in MLB Show 20. You won't be going to the next level and continue playing it. It's really sad. It's kind of one of those things where they might have made a bunch of changes because of the cross generation thing, and they might not have wanted the confusion of having something, maybe if you're a PlayStation guy and then you move to Xbox, and they didn't want that kind of confusion because there's a bunch of all this cross generation stuff where you're playing a game and you can play against somebody on the Xbox or vice versa, which, I mean, hands off to them. I'm really happy with the development team that they were able to do all this stuff. I would just hope and pray that the that the servers hold up, because they have a hard time when there's enough PlayStation people on there, and the delays. I can't imagine it with the Xbox Live platform as well. So good luck. It should be interesting. But I'll be on there days early, and as much as some other players are. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll report to you. But I just did say that I am not just getting this version. So I'm getting the hat and all that good fun stuff, and my 25,000 stubs and all the fun stuff. The packs and stuff I could care less about. I generally will open them, and I'll wind up playing with it from time to time, but it's not my big thing. It's not something that's big for me. I actually like the stubs because I like to buy and upgrade some things inside the game. So it's all good. So here's the Jackie Robinson thing I was telling you about. But I did want to do one more thing, and so I bought the Jackie Robinson edition for the Xbox Series X, and basically it will basically be for the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series Xbox One. So I'll be able to have them play on that too. So I want to be able to test on both. And so what I'm doing and what I'm announcing today is a second franchise. And the second franchise will be on the Xbox. And you'll be able to know, and you'll be able to see side by side. And I plan on having an episode from each one every day during the weekdays, and basically having a game for each one. And basically, the reason for this video is to basically announce the team that I'm going to be playing with, the team that I plan on. And I'm going to basically just go here and we're just basically gonna do it. I don't want to do any National League teams. The National League teams and stuff, I'll be plus seeing is them enough when I go when I play what is the word? When I play other stuff. Anyway, it's not important. Anyway, I plan on using the Boston Red Sox. Now, the reason that I'm doing the Boston Red Sox, that's a good question. I really don't know. The Boston Red Sox, I mean, I guess it was because of injury. Chris Sale was in A. But they have Chris Sale, they have Kiki Hernandez, Blasquez, JD Martinez. I mean, this team should succeed. I mean, I have no doubt in the world that this team should be a good team. I mean, yes, they have lack of pitching depth, but I mean, they should be strong enough to get through things. I mean, heck, I've had Pavetta and everything on my Phillies team before, and I've had him somewhat succeed. So I can see him succeeding with the Red Sox and being able to do something. I mean, their bullpen is fine. I mean, the closer is fine. They have a strong catcher, an okay first baseman. Maybe I have to trade somebody. Strong second baseman, strong third baseman, very strong shortstop, very strong left fielder, very strong center fielder, and an okay right fielder. I mean, there's room to make it so a DHN. So I mean, this will be fine. And it's a 26-man roster, obviously, and I mean, the only thing that would actually change me from taking the Red Sox is the possibility of if there was a way to, and they haven't announced such things yet, but if there's an announcement where you can build a custom team and build a custom team with a custom ballpark, then I might choose Tampa Bay and totally like redo it and get rid of their ugly stadium and make a custom stadium. I'd be all for that. Because I mean, I don't. So, but I'd almost rather take Boston because I do love their ballpark as well. So, and I get to beat up on the Yankees, which is always a positive. But it's hard to believe in everything. If you look at the budget, it's like they have $195 million, and the Yankees are only a $500,000 above them. And Tampa Bay somehow has a team budget of $77 million. I actually probably wouldn't really want to deal with that budget. That's just like so small of a budget. It's like Baltimore is 80. It's like they're 77. It's like Toronto at least tries to compete with 160 million. But it's kind of humorous. What was the Phillies budget? Yeah, Phillies budget's 197 million, and the Mets are 216 million. So it's like it's we've gone to the insano modes with some of these teams and their budgets. The Dodgers 229 million right now. So yeah, it's just it's just crazy. This is up to date rosters, by the way. I basically downloaded somebody that said they have rosters updated till today. So take these budgets with a grain of salt, but generally somewhat accurate. I mean, you can see Pittsburgh is 56 million. That is somewhat of a joke. I mean, if you have that low of a budget, it's like the amount of time that will take you to build up to get like some good players and basically to do something with your team. That's basically really tough. I mean, at least if you have somebody, I mean, you can do something here. Yeah, I mean, it's like the Phillies are going to be strong. Like they have Matt Moore and Chase Anderson signed up. Spencer Howard this is probably accurate. Spencer Howard will probably start the year in AAA. Of course, these ages are wrong because it's like they got to add 1 year to them. And I don't know if the ratings are going to be 100% accurate on these guys, but I don't know if Zach Eflin will be. We got Nola, we got Wheeler. Is Eflin with our team? I don't remember. We had the bearded one. So yeah, there's a lot of the Phillies have signed a lot of players. Big thing, we got Real Muto. Did they get his contract? Yeah, they got his contract built in. Whoever did this and stuff, they made sure they got everything correct. It's just crazy. What's his contract status? Yeah, well, he's got several more years of arbitration. That's the thing. After, well, actually, I wonder, did he have arbitration yet this year, or did they re-sign him? I don't know. So yeah, and having Alec Baum for an entire season, that should be helpful this year. Didi's back. We got a 2-year deal, right? Yeah, 2-year deal. And McCutcheon, I think he's on his last year? No, he has 2 more years. Well, no, it is the last year, 2021. 2021, it's his last year, so yeah. So he's gonna be gone. So should be interesting. So he'll be completed. And yeah. So that's my big announcement. Just wanted to let you guys know. Expect the Phillies and the Red Sox franchises to start on the 16th. Now I can guarantee the start of the Red Sox one, because that is a full digital one. The PlayStation 5 one, that's going to be a little bit harder to say. They say that the PS5 version is a digital code, so I don't know if they're emailing me that or what they're doing, or if it's going to be a code that's basically in the box and stuff that they're shipping in. I'm not sure yet. As soon as I do know, I'll send out a thing for you. But generally, I'm basically planning on playing around until these start coming out. So we're early in February right now. We basically got a good 2.5 months. So what I might do is I might resume my franchise that I have in MLB The Show 20, and I might just fast forward to playoffs and just play playoff games until we're done. So I might just go in the franchise, play a bunch of games, but not play the regular season games. I'll just simulate them, and we'll go from there, and we'll see what happens. So that's my game plan. But there's the game plan of fast forwarding in the franchise mode that will begin next week. I'm not saying the other franchises, the other stuff is dead. I'm just not winning games, and I'm just not having fun, and it's just it's hard when you're just not having fun and you feel like you're hitting the ball well and you're timing things well, and it's just not working out, and some of the other game mechanics are so buggy that it's just downright not fun. So, but anyways, just wanted to spread this stuff out. Hope everybody's having a great day. Until next time, this is David B69, and I'm out.